back, followers and friends of the Watchful Penguin, to We Stopped Bubbling. What are we going to do now? Today we're going to use these tools that we have here, this siphon and some auto-siphoning to bottle some brew. But first, of course, we have to extract some of this malt in here so we can test the gravity. Again, joining us for our beer making expedition, Dustin Southworth is alongside as well. Dustin, tell us a little bit about how this is all going to work out today.
Alright, so the next few steps, we gotta, like you said, we're gonna test the beer first. We're looking for that final gravity. We have in our recipe, it gives us the kind of target that we're supposed to be at, and then we'll once we find that, we'll be putting it into the bottles with a little bit of sugar,
okay.
Activating sugar, and that'll get the carbonation that you find in the beer. And this is the part where it might blow up, so we have to be very careful in getting the right amount in the bottles. We don't want too much.
This is the fun part.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you say this is when we test the beer, this is not actually a taste test.
No, it's not a taste test. It's only for the gravity. We probably wouldn't taste as good as it could right now. We want to get that carbonation going.
So here, with that, let's go ahead and start with the testing process.
All right.
Okay, so we have, as you see, we've hooked up everything. We've taken off the airlock and are ready to test our first batch. So I'll have you hold that guy there carefully. I'm guessing we just pull one of these.
Yeah. Get some suction going. Keep it down on the. Like you gotta pump it.
Here we go. Okay. Now we're rolling like a fine-tuned watch. Fill it to the top?
That's fine.
Okay.
And we want just enough so the hydrometer can float in the beer, so we can get a good reading off of it. We're gonna put that down in the test tube. Float there.
Spins.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do, as opposed to what happened last time, where it just kind of plopped in there and didn't move at all. So we're going to try to get a reading off of this thing. So we're sitting at a 1.1 on the scale, which is a little bit higher than we wanted. We wanted it to go down, actually.
Okay. So that means...
So that means we have a lot of sugar in the beer, I believe. So we're going to have to put less into the bottles than is recommended.
We needed a 1.00.
1.016. And it's about a 1.1.
1.10.
Yeah. So yeah, we needed it to go down.
Okay.
So we'll just adjust in the next process.
Mm-hmm.
Put a slightly less sugar, I believe.
Okay.
And so we'll take those steps, get the bottles ready, and take those steps next.
Now it's time for filling the bottles. We have added the sugars to help with the carbonation. It's about 1.5 inches from the top of the bottle.
Yeah.
While filling. What would that approximate to?
I would say right above where the bars come down from the cap, I would say would be a good stopping place.
Okay. I'll trust your judgment.
Out there. One of the suggestions was to cut the line to the right length, and then if you put it all the way to the bottom of the bottle, and when you pulled it out, it would have enough room left over if you went all the way to the top. But we're just gonna, oops,
And we
a
fill.
little foamy. Yeah, that was, maybe it should settle at about the right area there. So now we're gonna fill our second bottle. Put it down into the beer so it doesn't bubble as much, hopefully. beer.
One more. Sludgy. Too much?
Well, not too much, but not even.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Okay, now we have all the bottles filled,
So that means
just about to the right amount. So now we're gonna go ahead and recap the bottles. Just we got these ones that came with the kit. And,
this isn't a party foul just yet. So this
Yeah.
is the part where it explodes, right?
well, no, it'll at some point over the course of a week, it could potentially.
May or may not explode.
Yes.
Insightful. Bottling complete. We are back here in our holster where we'll be for the next 7 days.
Yes.
We'll check back in a week where we will attempt to try the first batch.
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out.
Smell test.
It smells like beer.
Smells like beer. Looks like beer.
Yeah.
Except for that bottle right there.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like beer. But
Talking about the smell test, the
yeah.
the dog that the beer is named after, Ginger Lick, she was drooling after smelling this beer. So
was I.
yeah, well, that's a given.
So, Ginger Lick's beer, Citra IPA will be tested here in 7 days' time, if
Yes.
they don't explode.
Hopefully.